Hello, Cancer. It's lovely to be with you guys. I hope everything is good in your world. This is Debs, and of course, this is your reading for April 2024. Now, Cancer, in meditation, I saw somebody wandering around their home. They were just having one of those days. They were wandering around thinking, oh, my back is a bit achy. I've got to go and do a food shop today. Oh, no. I've got to fill up the car with gas. Oh, I don't really want to have to do that on my day off. And then the phone rang, and this person listened intently for a few seconds, and their face fell, and they said, oh my goodness, I am so sorry you had to go through that. Oh, wow. I don't know what to say. If there's anything I can do, please don't hesitate to ring me again. I'm here if you need anything. This person put the phone down, went back into the living room, and smiled. And they thought to themselves, I am so damn lucky. And they grabbed their keys, they went out of the house, and as they walked down the street, they thought to themselves, you know what? It's a wonderful life. And that is what I got, Cancer. So guys, I'm not sure whether or not you are just having one of those times. We've all been there. One of those times where you just think, oh my goodness, I wish that hadn't happened. I wish this hadn't happened. I wish I had more money in the bank. I wish I had a bit more time. I wish I wasn't looking as if I crawled through a hedge backwards. I need to get my hair done. I don't have a moment. Oh, I wish life was a bit easier. Cancer, you may find yourself in that moment when something happens that causes you to take a really big step back and simply sit in the energy of gratitude. It's a very powerful energy coming through. Yes. So Cancer, without further ado, should we get into this and see what comes through? Arnold is with me. He's in the corner. He's reading his paper. Cedric is bouncing up and down next to me. You guys know who Cedric is. My guides have suddenly sort of come around my space again. I hadn't connected with my guides for quite a long time. I sat in meditation with Archangel Michael and I said I really missed them, and I'm suddenly feeling their presence now, which is wonderful. Yeah. Whew, okay. Michael's putting his hands on my shoulders. He's saying, breathe. I'm feeling your energy, Cancer, and he can sense it. Yeah. Some of you are going through a difficult time. Don't worry, Cancer. What I want to say is, if you're there stressing, it could be you're worried about paying a bill. It could be you're worried about your health. Don't worry, you're going to be okay. Whoever I'm connecting with, you may have a tendency of over-worrying when you don't need to. Thank you, Michael. Wow, that was powerful. So, Cancer, let's see what's going on. Knight of Pentacles. Cancer, in general, even though you may have your off days now and again, life is pretty good. Life is pretty good. You may have a decent job. Sometimes you may feel bored. But for the majority of the time, you're pretty happy. Eight of Pentacles. You're working hard, Cancer, bringing in the money. You may sometimes feel as if you need a helping hand. For some of you, you could be entrepreneurs. For others of you, you may work long hours in a 9-to-5. You're earning the money, but there's a sense of disquiet. There's a sense of what is going to happen in the future. Sometimes you may feel a little bit on your own. You may feel a little bit disillusioned with life. But something's going to happen, Cancer, which is going to shift your mindset. In the past, with the Six of Pentacles, you might have got divorced, or you might have had to give to other people. It may have been a tricky time. But I feel as if you got your life in balance. After that time with the Nine of Wands, yes, you began to feel, is this all my life's going to be? Is this just me working 24/7? Yes, I'm stable, but it's hard work. Sometimes, Cancer, you may wish that you had someone to help you carry the load. So you were just feeling a little bit disheartened in the immediate past, maybe a little bit down sometimes. What you're thinking about now is, oh my goodness, I'd really like a holiday. Oh, how wonderful it would be if I had the money in the bank to just leave my job. You may be feeling weighed down. But Cancer, why do I feel that up until this point of time, you haven't had anything to compare this with, right? This is you in your little world, struggling on by yourself, wondering if things are going to change. You haven't had anything to compare your life with up until this point of time, and it's going to change everything. In the immediate future, Cancer, Four of Pentacles. You're a little bit nervous, you're hanging on to your money. There could be some financial worries here. You've got enough, but you wish you maybe had a little bit more, right? Cancer, in your fears, Ace of Swords. Cancer, you may be fearing some kind of cycle coming to an end. It may be you're fearing that you can't deal with your life ongoing. Maybe you're feeling you're just not happy. Maybe you feel as if other people have moved forward and progressed and you haven't. You can't put your finger on it, Cancer, but you just feel as if life could be better, is what I'm getting. Now, in the environment, yeah. Three of Swords. Cancer, whoever is in the environment is really going through it. Now, this could be anything, guys. This could be a friend of yours who's experiencing a death in the family. This could be somebody who has just lost their job. This is somebody who may be going through divorce. This might be someone whose home is flooded. Maybe they've experienced bad weather conditions, but whoever this person is, they are sitting in chaos and grief. And this is you silently listening to what this person has to say, not quite knowing, Cancer, how to respond. What you're hoping for after this period of time is to sit and appreciate the options in front of you, right? Suddenly there's a shift of energy from feeling sad and down and worried about your finances and, oh, life could be better, to look at what I have in front of me. I am so incredibly lucky. It's going to be instantaneous. It's as if you suddenly feel that shift inside you and you recognize how good you've actually got it compared with who this is. The outcome, yes, Cancer, the Star. This is you sitting in the energy of gratitude. This is you helping this person heal in whichever way you can. Whatever you can do, you're going to be there. And you're going to be realizing that actually, when everything is said and done, you are sitting in a wish-fulfilled life. It's all relative, but for many of you, whatever you learn here that this person is going through, it's going to shift your mindset. And I don't think, Cancer, you're ever going to go back to this life could be better type attitude that you were sitting in the past. That's going to be gone for good. It's almost as if the divine is coming in to say, Cancer, remember how lucky you are. Remember to appreciate your life. and not say you appreciate your life to yourself, but then grumble every day. Really appreciate the life that you're living. You have a roof over your head. You have food in the fridge. You've got friends you can turn to if life gets tough. You may still have parents that are alive. You may be a single parent, Cancer, but you have your child, you have your children. You may not be earning a lot of money, but at least you can pay your bills. Whatever this is, it's going to change your life. And it's going to be happening in the month of April. So clarification for you, Cancer, Page of Cups. Okay. Yes, the world. You're going to be receiving a message. It may come in via the internet. It could be an email, it could be a text. It may come from somebody who lives in another country or another state. I think, Cancer, this is you basically saying, I am so sorry that something's ended. I am so sorry. This person's energy, yes, my goodness, the Death card. Scorpio, Four of Swords. This is someone who has had some very bad news. It could literally be a death in their family. It could be a death of someone prominent in their life. Could have been a parent, could have been a partner. This is the end of a cycle for this person. Whatever this person is going through, Cancer, you are going to be there to give them the emotional support that they need. It's very much in your nature. You're going to be doing everything you can. But Cancer, it's going to cause you to look at your little life very, very differently. Very differently. Underneath the deck, the Hermit. You may have felt a little bit on your own. You may have felt a bit disconnected from the world. You may have been standing at crossroads in your life. A lot of thinking about the past, a lot of nostalgia, maybe fear about what the future is going to bring. For some of you, this might be midlife crisis. You may be connecting in the future with a Virgo. Eight of Wands, messages coming in, Cancer. Page of Swords, a difficult message of truth. Wow. And the Ten of Swords. This is what you're learning about this person. Remember, Cancer, you're doing good, okay? A little bit stressed maybe about money, maybe feeling as if life could be better, feeling a bit weighed down with work, but ultimately you are actually sat in a wish come true. This is not your energy. This is the energy of the person who is sat in the Death card and the Four of Swords. So Cancer, be prepared for a message. It's going to come out of the blue. It might shock you. This is going to be a message from someone that you knew very well, or could even be a good friend, who may have experienced a death in the family. They may have found out their partner is cheating and they're suddenly faced with divorce. This could be somebody codependent who now has to leave a family home they might have lived in for 20 years. This could be somebody who's experienced a world event of some kind that's caused them to have to rebuild their life. Whatever this is, you're going to hear about it. Okay, guys? So Cancer, let's get into this and see what comes through. So Archangel Michael, what is the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles? Seven of Pentacles. Cancer, you are all about your finances at this point of time. You may be looking at your savings. You may be trying to earn extra money. You may have had a few bills to pay. Four of Cups. There's a sense of, oh, I really wish my life was better. Oh, I wish I didn't have to work so hard. Oh, I wish I had a bit more money in the bank. Cancer, you may feel as if you've just been coasting in your life. You know, when is my life really going to take off? When am I going to meet the person of my dreams? When am I going to have a windfall, right? When am I going to win the lottery? Cancer, you've just been feeling a bit disenchanted with life. Knight of Swords. If the truth be known, Cancer, you may also have been a little bit testy recently. It might be you've been on edge. It might be that people have irritated you. It could be you snapped at your kids, you snapped at your pets, right? This is you just feeling a little bit low. A little bit low. You may not be able to pinpoint it, but you're sitting in that energy. It's as if, don't push me right now because I'm going to snap. But you may not have an actual reason to feel like that other than a few little worries here and there. You know, maybe you're just tired. Maybe you're just overworked. Maybe you don't know what the future's going to bring. You're sitting in a little bit of worry, but Cancer, I don't see a real reason for you to feel incredibly stressed. I think for some of you, you're just going through that period of time, as some people do, you know, ups and downs. Yeah, 5 of Cups. Life could be better, right? Yeah, life could be better. My loves. Yeah, Cancer. In the past, 6 of Pentacles, you may have had a difficult time. You may have had to juggle money. You may, for some of you, have had to face divorce. King of Swords. Yeah. So you either had to get tough with someone, Cancer. This could be you as a masculine energy. Or this is you having to deal with an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, maybe detach. Or you had to seek legal counsel. Yeah, this wasn't easy, whatever this was, Cancer, the Strength card. You needed to gather your internal strength and courage to get through this time. For some of you, you were dealing with a Leo, or you could have Leo in your chart. This was not easy. With the 9 of Wands, Cancer, this was a very difficult time in the immediate past. You may have had to move, relocate, or you may have had to sell a property. Or this is you just hell for leather, moving forward, detaching from this other situation. Yes, Cancer, this was tough on you guys. 8 of Cups. So you walked away. For many of you, you had to start again, start from scratch. You started a new life. And with the 2 of Wands, you were standing at crossroads, wondering what your future was going to bring. So what you're thinking about now is you're a little bit disgruntled. Your life may not have turned out the way you hoped that it would. You're sitting in the 10 of Wands. You may be overloaded with work. I'm getting a strong work vibe here for many of you. You may have a lot of responsibilities. You may have a lot of duties. You may be trying to bring up a child in a single parent household. You may be trying to clear debt. You are feeling a bit burdened, to say the least. Five of Pentacles. For some of you, Cancer, you are stressed about your finances. You may feel a bit on your own. The Magician. You may be trying to manifest a stronger foundation for yourself. You could be working very hard. You could be doing extra shifts if that is your job. You could be working overtime in an office. You could be an entrepreneur and having to work weekends. You're trying to get to a point, Cancer, where you're not worrying anymore. 5 of Wands. You may be having a few arguments with people. Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Right? I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about that. You could be desperately trying to fight off the competition. Maybe you've got clients on your portfolio or something similar. And you're thinking, right, I've got to make sure that I keep my clients. I don't want anyone else to poach my clients. For some of you, you may be running a home business of sorts. You're just stressed. You're just stressed, my beautiful Cancerians. Now, whoever this is, sat in the 3 of Swords, is really going through it. They're facing the Death card and they are trying to heal. This is a lot of pain. This is a lot of emotional turmoil. And I feel, Cancer, they're going to be reaching out to you because they simply need a shoulder to cry on, okay? It could be anyone. Could be a member of your family, could be a good friend. This is someone who needs you at this point of time. You, Cancer, are sat in the Four of Pentacles energy. You're a little bit nervous, you're a little bit guarded. This may be you holding back from asking too many questions. You're also holding on to your finances. It's almost as if when the phone rings or when you get a message in, you're thinking, oh no, I need to work. Oh no, I don't have time to listen to this person's problems. But when you actually hear what they've got to say, I believe, Cancer, you're going to think very differently. So, Archangel Michael, do we have timing for my lovely Cancerians? Thank you, Michael. Okay, 4th of June to the 16th of July. I'm hearing I'd really like to come and see you. Okay? Yeah. So, Archangel Michael, what is this person thinking about? All right. 6 of Cups, Cancer. This is someone sat in nostalgia, thinking about the past. This is someone who may be thinking back to childhood. They could have lost a parent. They could even, heaven forbid, have lost a child. 8 of Swords. They can't quite believe that it's happened. They're still sitting in a numb energy. Wow, this poor person. 2 of Pentacles. Okay. It could have been a tower moment that affected various areas of their life, Cancer. It could be this is someone who had to deal with a member of their family passing. And it might be the member of their family was heavily in debt, so it's affected them. They're juggling 2 Pentacles. They're very, very worried, and they just don't know what to do first. It's as if I've got so much to sort out, as well as coping with the emotional upheaval of this. I don't know what to do. And you're sitting there listening to this person thinking, I can't believe this has happened to them. I can't believe they're having to go through this. It's going to be a shock. Seven of Swords. This is someone who may even have been scammed. This is somebody who may have lost their life savings. This is somebody who may have had their house broken into. Oh, Cancer. 9 of Swords. They are really going through it. Wow. They can't sleep at night. This is someone suffering a lot of anxiety. And Cancer, this is someone who really needs you. And of course, being a Cancerian, you'll be there. You're the sort of person that will drop everything to listen to them, to help them heal, to maybe give them advice and guidance. I feel, Cancer, you may not know what to say initially, except I am so sorry that you've been through this. The Moon. Your first reaction, Cancer, is, I never knew. I had no idea that you were having to go through this. Judgment. For some of you, there may be a connection here with a Sagittarian or with a Hermit, a Virgo. We've also got a lot of air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Scorpio. Cancer, what you're going to say is, if you need me to help you make a major decision, I'm here. You may be making a major decision to drop everything, put work on hold for a couple of days and go and see this person. You may be sorting out a spare room for them to come and stay with you. They may need you. This is someone, Cancer, who may even be facing a court case, legalities. They may be having to seek advice from a lawyer. This is someone who may have been scammed. They could have signed a contract and realized that it was fake. Oh, Cancer, this poor person. Page of Pentacles. You may find out about a child. The Page of Pentacles, Cancer, may be you going to visit this person. You may turn up with a gift. What's the energy between you? Thank you, Michael. The High Priestess. Pisces energy, Cancerian energy. This person kept this from you, Cancer. They may have felt they didn't want to offload all their worries on you. You may initially feel angry that they felt they couldn't tell you. I'm feeling highly emotional in this reading, whoever this is for. You haven't spoken to this person for quite a while, Cancer. So, you're going to be there. You're going to do what you can to pull this person up out of this, I'm hearing, traumatic situation. And you're going to be looking at your life, Cancer, from a very different perspective. That's what I'm feeling. This is going to change your sense of reality. You may have looked at your life previously and thought, I wish I wasn't here. I wish I was somewhere else. I wish my life had turned out differently. After communicating with this person, Cancer, I think you're going to sit back and realize how much you have to be grateful for. This is you hoping to see the goodness in your life. The Seven of Cups are opportunities laid out in front of you. This is you, Cancer, seeing things from a very different perspective. Yes, Hangman. Pisces energy, you're seeing things from a very different perspective. It's as if you've suddenly realized how good you've got it. You've suddenly realized it. You know what? Yes, sometimes I have bad days. Yes, I'm a little bit worried about my finances. I don't know if I can cope with this workload. I wish I had a partner stood by my side. But Cancer, ultimately, you're going to look at your life and you're going to thank God for where you are. You may not be able to afford to give yourself those little luxuries that you see other people indulging in. But you do have a roof over your head, you do have food in the fridge, you do have a decent job, and a couple of days after communicating with this person, you may find yourself wandering around your home, thanking God, giving thanks for the life that you lead. Even if it's a little life, compared with what other people go through. This person is just one of millions who have to go through very, very difficult circumstances, caught up in war, coping with floods, hurricanes that destroy their homes, coping with terminal illnesses, coping with the loss of children. Cancer, if you look at your life and take a really big step back, you're going to see things very differently. And for many of you, when you catch yourself grumbling, feeling a little disillusioned, oh, it would be wonderful if life was better, you're going to catch yourself, stop yourself, and say, I am so lucky. That is the energy coming through. Because Cancer, the final card is the Star. What you're realizing is you are actually living a dream life in comparison with so many other people out there, so many. So this is your shift in your mindset. What are you thinking about, Cancer? Yeah, Four of Wands. I have a lovely home. It may not be much, but it's mine. I'm safe. I'm secure. I have enough money to pay my rent or my mortgage. Yeah. Six of Wands. I work hard. I get tired. I wish somebody was there sometimes to take the burden off my shoulders, but I've got a good job, right? And yes, Nine of Pentacles. For many of you, Cancer, you're thinking, I'm still single, but you know what? I can afford to give myself a decent life. And to be honest with you, sometimes, even though I may grumble about it, I don't have to worry about anyone else. It's just me. Three of Pentacles. Yes, I'm incredibly busy. I don't have time to turn around and do anything else but work. I have very little free time. But I'd rather be busy than sitting on my sofa twiddling my thumbs wondering how I'm going to afford to pay the rent. I do have a job. I'm lucky. Yes, Cancer. The Sun. When everything is said and done, you're going to be thinking about this conversation with this person, and you're going to be recognizing how wonderful your life actually is. With the Hierophant, you may be renewing your faith somehow. You may be simply giving gratitude to the divine. You may be going into meditation and saying thank you. Thank you for this wonderful life. Thank you for the food on the table. Thank you for putting a roof over my head. Thank you for my health. For some of you, you may have a strong faith. Yes. The Wheel of Fortune. Cancer, you're going to move forward onto a new path. It may be your job stays the same. It may be you stay where you're living, but your attitude is going to completely change. It's going to be more uplifted. It's going to be far more optimistic. And that attitude is going to change the energy around you. Good fortune is going to come into your life. It may well be that if you receive good fortune, you can try and help this person who has been suffering all this bad luck, who's been going through it. Who knows? But what I do see here is you shifting from, I wish things were better, to thanking God for the life that you have. It's really powerful in this reading. And it's going to happen instantly. As soon as you communicate with this person and figure out what they're going through, what they've been through, everything's going to change. Yes, Cancer, you're going to realize quite how lucky you are. You're blessed. 9 of Cups. Why couldn't I see it before? Why did I complain about little things? I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that, you know? 6 of Swords. You're going to help this person move to calmer waters, Cancer. You're going to be there to help them. For some of you, you may also decide to take a few days break from work. Okay, I need to be serious about my job. I've got bills to pay. But Cancer, for some of you, you may just take off 2 days. It may be in a cheap Airbnb. And what you're deciding to do is to put your feet up and sit and be thankful for your life as it is now. I feel as if this is somewhere out in nature, Cancer. You're going to be looking around you, appreciating the smallest things. The trees and flowers around you, the sun, giving light and warmth and energy. And it's going to pull you up out of what might have been a very difficult time for you. But in comparison to this person, you're realizing that your life is pretty amazing. You're living a blessed life. Yes. And the final card, Cancer, the Fool. Look at this incredible energy. This is so different, Cancer. In comparison to the energy you sat in before you communicated with this person. This can be victim mentality. It can be a little bit of feeling sorry for yourself. I wish life was better. Look at the change of your energy. You have a spring in your step. You're looking to your future. There's a lightness that you feel, and you're going to embrace every single moment of your glorious life. So, my Cancerians, I'm leaving the reading there. I really hope this has helped you. I really hope that you can get your friend or this person, whoever they are, through this time. You will. You're highly sympathetic, compassionate. And for some of you, you may be coming back to this reading and rewatching it. You may. It may give you the lift that you need when you're having a bad day. So Cancer, I'm leaving the reading there. Take care of you, sending love and light your way, and many blessings. Bye, Cancer.